Absolutely incredible. The show just ended. They got a standing ovation. The cast was incredible. I think the people they cast, especially the guy who played Hamilton, he could sing, he could rap. Incredible. I would argue even better than Lin-Manuel, which is difficult. He has his own style. Incredible. It's a very kind of sad show in a way. Pretty tough. But I loved how the audience was really riled up for this thing. Incredible. They were cheering, they were laughing. Really amazing. A lot of history here, so I'm definitely going to check out the history, check out the facts, see what's real, which was embellished, but really kind of serious topics sometimes, but then they add some humor, which lightens it up. I think I got too deep into the story. It was like super sad at times, but like luckily I think the audience was very upbeat, so it kind of pulled me back. I'm trying to be like less serious and sad all the time, so really cool. Definitely also helps. It really helped me kind of pull out of my life, because like when you see the stories in this show, it's like the things I worry about in my life, they're not that big. Like these people are literally like going to war and dying, and they're also basically they're dueling, which I think is a stupid thing, but like back then I guess it was more common, so people did it all the time. But it really caused a lot of people to basically get killed for stupid reasons. He lost his son to a duel, he lost himself. I think I did fact check this before the show, but he didn't actually raise his gun to the ceiling like in the show. He actually, I think, according to history, he actually did try and shoot the other person, which kind of destroys the whole plot. But it is very romantic to say for the story. But I like looking at history too, because that's where you actually learn the real truth and how he actually operated, so you can learn. Not just like how it's embellished for fiction, but super amazing. I would give it a 10 out of 10. The acting, the music, the songs, the rapping, it really inspired me. I would like to get into music at some point in my life, to write my own songs, to rap, to performer. That's always a side of me that I've never really been able to tap much, just based off my job and my life and my pursuit of marketing and career and other stuff. But my gosh, Lin-Manuel Miranda and whoever else wrote this stuff with him, he's like a genius. I mean, to put this all together and turn it into such a powerful story, super sad too, very emotional, and to show the flaws too. I remember when this first broke out, and I was on it. I was telling my friends and stuff how this play was going crazy. Even back when I lived in Maryland, and one of my coworkers was actually reading the book, and he had no idea about this play, and he was talking about oh, I don't know if it's gonna be good. They're not gonna. I think he was talking about things that he wasn't sure if they would actually add into the play, the bad stuff he did, cheating on his wife and then getting blackmailed. And they did. They put it in there. It's like a key plot point of the play. Definitely painting him out to be a genius, but he was also very flawed. Truly, oh, they're ushering us out. Look at this first row scene. Incredible. This is they got red velvet here.
All right, folks, start making your way out, please.
Can you imagine how many A-list celebrities have probably sat in these seats to see this show back when it first came out? Everyone see this. Eminem saw this. And look, some people even get to go on stage and tour the actual stage. It's really cool. They got that circular thing that moves. I think the Harry Potter had the same front row effect. But overall, incredible. Really gets you thinking, why was he the story is pretty deep, so it's not just upbeat entertainment. There's serious moments, scary moments, And it really gets you thinking about life.
Thank you, folks. Have a great night. Please continue towards either exit.
But yeah, I mean, this guy apparently, according to this play, like he was like working himself to death, like writing all these essays. Like he had like zero time, like he knew he was gonna die. Kind of sad in a way, but like I guess inspiring in another way. It just depends how you look at it. Definitely gonna check the biography out to see what was fact, what was fiction. Now we're on our way out. We're being ushered out. They got to clear the aisles, and we are back in New York. Incredible. There's like the Stranger Things wall right over there, and so many moments that just gives you goosebumps. So many ideas in this play. One of them being, how lucky are we to be alive right now, to be in New York City? And that's something that's just even more incredible. Now there's something here. My guess is, I don't know what's happening here. The cast comes out or something, but incredible, brilliant, amazing. I think they're probably doing like autographs here. Really well done. Hey guys, if the cast sees this, incredible job, like amazing. You guys did an incredible job. I would argue even better than the original cast. A few shout outs. I think Aaron Burr, that actor, did a great job. The guy who played Hamilton did a great job. The Schuyler sisters and the King George or whatever. Those guys, they killed it. They were singing and performing their souls out. Like they were, I don't know why or how they put that much effort into it, because they're doing this show like 2 times a day, and yet I really appreciate that there are moments where they put in so much soul and emotion into their singing and their acting and their rapping, as if like it was like the most important performance ever. I don't know why they did that. I'm really appreciative they did. Perhaps they know that like a lot of the audience is like flying in from all over the world. This is their one time seeing the show. Truly appreciate it. And seeing it live, I think it is a special experience. You can see it on Disney Plus, which I did. And then years later, I finally got a chance to see it live. Even though I was in the like mezzanine, the balcony, like you could feel the emotion just seeing the real people, the real energy. It's different. And very well done, very, very well done. Really gets you thinking a lot about life. My resolution is actually not to be so serious and negative and caught up in the anxieties and worries and stresses of life. And therefore, I'm not gonna like dwell on the sad parts of this story. Although that's my tendency to really think about them, feel really sad. But the point is, the cast, the show really pulls you in to feel that. But also, this whole story, this play, this show, it helps zoom me out of my life. I mean, to be honest, I've been really caught up in like these, things that I think are so important, but it's, in the grand scheme of things, compared to Hamilton, who's like literally was fighting in wars, about to die, saw his kid die before he died in a duel, died in a duel himself, was blackmailed, all this crazy, terrible stuff, building an entire nation and government system, building a whole legacy. I'm thinking like the struggles I have, like all the stress I have at work, scared I'll lose my job, like trying to do a great job. It's really not a big deal at the end of the day. So really kind of helps me zoom out of my life and like really just appreciate things at a higher level. Which, I guess really depends how you interpret this play. I think some people would just find it, entertaining, fun, and then forget it and move on. But for me, really was I think the break I needed. I took this to kind of de-stress and stuff, and I did. So guys, I'm just gonna see if I can wait for the cast to come out. probably it's gonna take a while, but thank you guys. Hopefully you liked my review and really put my whole life in perspective. It's like my life ain't that bad.